Hello, this is Janila, the person behind Crafty Crochet Castle, and in this video I'll show you the pattern to crochet this axolotl. This is a no-sew pattern, so you can complete everything in one piece without attaching the parts. This project measures roughly about 7.5 inches in length. Gauge is not a critical factor in this project, but make sure to use a hook that is 1 or 2 sizes smaller than the recommended hook size from the yarn weight. This project is crocheted in worsted weight yarn. I've crocheted axolotl using the same pattern but in a different yarn, which is a jumbo weight yarn, and the project has turned out to be much bigger. For this, I've used burnout blanket yarn and a 7 mm crochet hook, and for the toes alone I've used 5.5 mm crochet hook. The axolotl using the same pattern and blanket yarn is about 14 inches long. To crochet the project, I'm using worsted weight yarn in 2 colors here, light pink and dark pink. This is 100% acrylic yarn and I'm using the brand Red Heart Super Saver. Apart from this, I'm using 2 crochet hooks, which is 4.5 mm crochet hook and 3.75 mm hook. We would also need scissors, yarn needle, safety eyes. This is 8 mm safety eyes. If you do not have this, you can use a black yarn and needle and embroider the eyes. And we would need some stitch markers, and we would need some polyfill stuffing as well. The details are in the description box below. Let's get started working on our axolotl. So first, I'll take my pink yarn and a 4.5 mm crochet hook. For round 1, I will start with a magic circle and do 8 single crochet inside the ring. If you do not prefer to work with a magic circle, you can always do chain 2 and work 8 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Now let me show you how to do a magic circle. So I'm going to hold my yarn like this and wrap it around my 2 fingers. And I will cross it over at the point where both the yarn meets. Next I will pinch here, take my fingers out. We have a little loop over here. I will insert my hook inside this little ring, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now I'm going to take all my fingers out and carefully hold everything in place, making sure the loop on the hook is not too loose or not too tight. Next, I'll yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. So there we have made our magic circle. This ring is adjustable, and let's work our round 1 stitches inside here. That is 8 single crochet. To do a single crochet, I'll insert my hook inside this, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now I have a total of 2 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops at once. This stitch is called as the single crochet. Now I'll do 7 more single crochet in here. For this pattern, we'll be working in rounds, and I'm not going to join at the end of each round unless I mention it. So once when we complete a total of 8 single crochet, we can close this magic circle. To do so, I'm going to grab the tail and pull it slowly. See how the opening is getting closed? So there we have closed our magic circle. Now let's start working on round 2. So before that, if you would like, you can use a stitch marker to mark the last stitch of each round. I'm using a stitch marker here. If you do not have that, we can always go ahead and use a piece of yarn in a different color to mark the last stitch of each round. Now for round 2, I will do 3 single crochet in the next stitch. So this is the very first single crochet that we did. So in this, I'll be inserting my hook and I will do 3 single crochet here. So there's 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet and the 3rd single crochet. So now in my next 3 stitches, I'll be working 1 single crochet each. So there's 1 single crochet in the next stitch. This is my 2nd single crochet in the next stitch. And here's the next single crochet in the 3rd stitch over here. So I will be repeating this pattern one more time over here. That is 3 single crochet in the next stitch. Followed by 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. And here's the last stitch over here. This stitch marker tells you that this is the last stitch. I will place the stitch marker in the last stitch for this round. So sometimes when we are working, our magic circle will get opened like this. So you do not have to worry about it. All you have to do is pull the tail tight to close the opening. See how the opening is closed? And if you would prefer that, you can secure it with a knot over here. So here I'm taking my yarn needle. I will thread this tail in it. I'll be inserting my needle in one of the loop over here, not the entire stitch. And you can secure it with a knot after closing the magic circle. Then you can take the needle out. Now let's work on round 3. For round 3, I will do 2 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So that is, I will work 2 single crochet in the first stitch over here, followed by 2 single crochet in the second stitch, and 2 single crochet in the third stitch. So now I will do 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So I will repeat this entire pattern one more time over here. The pattern is 2 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. And we would have 3 stitches remaining here. I will do 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. Round 3 will have a total of 18 single crochet. Now let's work on round 4. For round 4, I will do 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Round 4 will have a total of 18 single crochet. In round 4, we'll be placing stitch markers in 2 stitches. This is where we'll be inserting our eyes later on. So I will continue working on the pattern. That is 1 single crochet in every stitch around. So I will be placing a marker on the 4th stitch over here. I'm using a different color marker here. And now I will place another marker in the 11th stitch. So now I will continue working my single crochet for the remaining stitches in the round. So it is in these 2 stitches we'll be inserting the eyes. So now let's continue working on round 5. For round 5, I will do 2 single crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, one single crochet in this marked stitch, two single crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and we'll be following the repeat pattern again over here, which would be a 2 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next marked stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and we'll have 4 stitches remaining here. I will do 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Round 5 will have a total of 24 stitches. Now for the next 3 rounds, that is round 6, 7 and 8, we'll be following the same pattern. The pattern is 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Each round will have a total of 24 single crochet. So I'll be crocheting 1 single crochet for every stitch around, and when I'm at the last stitch over here, I'll remove the stitch marker, complete the stitch, put the stitch marker back again and complete 2 more rounds. So I will meet you after I crochet round 8. After completing round 8, our project looks like this. Now we can put a pause to the project and attach eyes over here in the mark stitch. So I'm using safety eyes here. This is 8mm safety eyes. You can use a piece of black yarn and embroider eyes instead as well. So I'll be inserting the eyes between round 4 and 5. So I will remove my stitch marker here and I will insert eyes in the 4th stitch of round 4 and 5, and I will remove the stitch marker in the next stitch and I will be inserting safety eyes here. Now let's work on round 9. For round 9, I will do a single crochet decrease or a single crochet together first. To do so, I'll insert my hook inside the next stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. Instead of finishing this single crochet, I will insert my hook inside the next stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now we'll have a total of 3 loops on the hook. We would have used 2 stitches at the bottom. Now I'll yarn over and pull through all 3 loops at once. So this stitch is called as the single crochet 2 together or a single crochet decrease. We would have taken 2 stitches in the bottom and completed it as 1 stitch. So now in my next stitch, I will do 1 single crochet, followed by single crochet 2 together, followed by 1 single crochet, followed by a single crochet 2 together, and 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. So I'll be following the pattern over here, that is a single crochet 2 together, followed by single crochet, single crochet 2 together, followed by single crochet, single crochet 2 together, and 1 single crochet in the remaining 4 stitches. Round 9 will have a total of 18 single crochet. Now for the next 2 rounds, that is round 10 and 11, I'll follow the same pattern. The pattern is 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Each round will have a total of 18 single crochet, and I'll meet you after I complete round 11. This is how our project will look at the end of round 11. Now let's start crocheting round 12. In this round, we'll be crocheting the legs as well since it's a no-sew pattern. So I will show you how to crochet that. Now for round 12, in the next 2 stitches, I'll be crocheting 1 single crochet each. And here we'll be crocheting our legs. To start our leg, I will do chain 6. To do a chain, I'll yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. So there is one chain. I'll crochet a total of 6 chains here. And on the 6th chain over here, I'll place a stitch marker. You can also crochet this without a stitch marker, but if you use a stitch marker as a guide, it will be easy for you when we are crocheting the little toes. So now at this point, I'm going to change my hook. So I'm going to take this 4.5 mm crochet hook away, and we'll be using a 3.75 mm crochet hook or a smaller hook. So now let's start crocheting our toes over here. So for that, I will do chain 4. And I'll be working a slip stitch in the 2nd chain from the hook. So we have a loop on the hook. The next stitch over here is the 1st chain, and then the next one is the 2nd chain. So in this chain, I will do a slip stitch. To do a slip stitch, I'll insert my hook inside this chain, yarn over and bring a loop through the chain and through the loop on the hook. So there we've made our first slip stitch. I will do a slip stitch in the next 2 chains. And in the chain where we have placed a stitch marker. So here we have crocheted 1 toe. I'll be repeating this 3 more times. That is chain 4, a slip stitch in the 2nd chain, a slip stitch in the next 2 chains, and a slip stitch in the marked chain over here. Now I'll repeat it 2 more times. So once when I've completed a total of 4 toes over here, I will change my hook back to my normal 4.5 mm crochet hook. And now we have 5 chains over here. I will do a single crochet in each of the 5 chains. So now we can remove the stitch marker. So there we have crocheted 1 leg. Now I will do a single crochet in the next 12 stitches on the axolotl over here. And when I'm at the 12th stitch over here, this is where I'll be crocheting my next leg. So the pattern for the leg is the same, that is chain 6, placing a stitch marker in the 6th chain, Switching to the smaller crochet hook, chain 4, slip stitch in the second chain from the hook, and a slip stitch in the next 2 chains, and on the marked chain, and repeating this 3 more times. So once when we complete the 4 toes over here, I'll change my hook back to the bigger one. So make sure your chains are not twisted and make sure that they are correct before you begin working on these chains over here. So now I will do 1 single crochet in the next 5 chains. Now we'll have 4 chains remaining over here. I will work 1 single crochet in the next 4 chains. So this is how our axolotl will begin to look at the end of round 12. We would have crocheted 2 front legs over here. Now let's work on the pattern. So for the next 6 rounds, that is round 13 to 18, we'll follow the same pattern. The pattern is 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Each round will have a total of 18 single crochet. So I will meet you after I complete round 18. But before that, let me show you how to work single crochet over here. So for round 13, the pattern is 1 single crochet around. So I will do 1 single crochet over here and in the next stitch. So now I will push this leg over here and crochet 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So when you do so, there won't be any much bigger gap over here. Now you can continue working over here. So I will meet you after I complete round 18. This is how our project will look at the end of round 18. As we continue working on, we can stuff our axolotls with some polyfill stuffing and we can continue working on the next rows. Now let's crochet round 19. For round 19, I will do 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, followed by a single crochet decrease or a single crochet 2 together, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 8 stitches, followed by a single crochet decrease. Now we would have 4 stitches remaining here. I will do 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Round 19 will have a total of 16 stitches. For round 20, I will do 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Round 20 will have a total of 16 stitches. I will meet you after I complete round 20. Now let us crochet round 21. It is in this round we will be crocheting the back legs. So first I will do a single crochet decrease or a single crochet 2 together. And now we will be following the pattern for the legs. The pattern for the legs is same as the front legs, but we would have a total of 5 toes in the back leg. So I will do chain 6. Place a stitch marker in the 6th chain. Change my hook to the smaller one. Chain 4, slip stitch in the 2nd chain from the hook, and in the next 2 chains. And a slip stitch in the marked chain over here. I will repeat this toe 4 more times over here. So once when we complete the toes, I will switch to my normal hook, remove the stitch marker, and make sure the chains are not twisted, and I will do 1 single crochet in the next 5 chains over here. Now I will do 1 single crochet in the next 9 stitches over here. Followed by a single crochet 2 together or a decrease. And the second back leg over here. So I will be repeating the pattern for this leg over here, and I will meet you after I complete the leg. So now I've completed the second leg here. Now we would have a total of 3 stitches remaining here. I will do 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Round 21 will have a total of 14 stitches and 2 legs. We can stuff as we go in this project, so I'm gonna stuff a little more over here. For round 22, I will do a single crochet decrease first. So we would have 1 stitch over here and the next stitch from after the leg to do a single crochet 2 together. So I will push my leg here and I will work here, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 9 stitches. Followed by a single crochet decrease, so we would have 2 stitches from after the leg over here. And 1 single crochet. Round 22 will have a total of 12 stitches. This is how our axolotl will begin to look. So now we've completed the head and body. Now let's continue working on the tail, so which begins at round 23. For round 23, I will do 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Round 23 will have a total of 12 single crochet. The repeat pattern for round 24 would be a single crochet 2 together, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. I'll repeat this pattern one more time for the round, and round 24 will have a total of 10 stitches. Now for round 25, I will do 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Round 25 will have a total of 10 single crochet. For round 26, the repeat pattern would be a single crochet 2 together, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. I'll be repeating this pattern one more time for the round, and the round will have a total of 8 stitches. For the next 2 rounds, that is round 27 and 28, I'll be following the same pattern. The pattern would be 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Each round will have a total of 8 single crochet, and I'll meet you at the end of round 28. Before that, I will stuff this axolotl with some polyfill stuffing and continue working on the rounds. For round 29, the repeat pattern would be a single crochet 2 together, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. I'll repeat this pattern one more time, and this round will have a total of 6 stitches. Now we are at the last round in this pattern. Make sure to stuff your axolotl before we close this round. So for round 30, the repeat pattern would be a single crochet 2 together, followed by 1 single crochet in the next stitch. I'll be repeating this pattern one more time, and this round has a total of 4 stitches. So after completing the 4 stitches, I will join with a slip stitch in my next stitch. To do a slip stitch, I'll insert my hook in the next stitch, yarn over and bring a loop through the stitch and through the loop on the hook. Now I will finish off over here, leaving a long tail. To finish it off, I'm going to leave a tail and trim the yarn over here. Next, I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook all the way through and tighten this up. Now we can close this opening. This opening is very small. We do not have to close it, but if you would prefer a neater look, we can close it. To do so, I'm going to take the tail and thread it in a yarn needle, and I will insert this needle through the front loops remaining of all the stitches in the last round. So this loop that is looped towards you is the front loop. When a stitch has 2 loops, the front loop and the back loop. So you can see it clearly here. The loop that is away from you is the back loop, and the loop that is towards you is the front loop. When we are working our stitch, we'll be inserting in these 2 loops, but for this closing, we are using only the front loops. Once when you insert your needle through all the loops, you can pull tight. See how it is closed? Now we can weave the tail in. You can secure it with a knot if you would prefer that, but here we'll be working our fins over here, so I'm going to leave such and just weave in the tail. To weave in the tail, I'm going to insert my needle next to the finishing point and pull it out in a random spot like this. Now I'm going to take my needle off. Make sure the piece is not too snug over here, and then we can trim it off over here. So there we have completed the axolotl. Now let's attach the fins and the spikes. Now let us see how to crochet the spikes over here on both the sides. For that, I'm using a darker pink color and a 4.5 mm crochet hook. So now I will keep the head facing towards me, and we'll be crocheting the spikes on our right side over here. So I will join yarn in between round 10 and 11, which is over here. This would be roughly 2 rounds before the leg over here and at the spot where we have worked our legs. So I will be inserting my hook in the stitch over here like this. I will leave a tail, hold my pink yarn, and I will yarn over and pull through the stitch over here. Now I will do a slip stitch to secure the stitch. So now let's continue working on our spikes. So first I will do chain 7 here. And in the second chain from the hook over here, I will do 1 slip stitch, and I will do a slip stitch in the remaining 5 chains over here. So we would have done a total of 6 slip stitches here. So there we've crocheted 1 spike. So once when we complete this, you can insert our hook inside the next stitch over here. We are moving towards the center of our head. So I'll be inserting it here, and I will do a slip stitch over here. So now I will repeat the same pattern for our second spike over here. That is chain 7. A slip stitch in the second chain and a slip stitch in the remaining 5 chains. And after completing this, I will do a slip stitch in the next stitch towards the center of the head. So now we have 2 spikes here. I will do one more over here. And a slip stitch in the next stitch like this. After joining with a slip stitch, we can finish off over here. So there we have 3 spikes on this side of our axolotl. To finish off this, we can use a smaller hook to bring this tail roughly at this point. And I will bring this tail to the same point as well. You see how our spikes are not too spread out. So now when we pull it tight over here and put a knot, our spikes will spread out. You can skip this if you find this hard to follow. So now the spikes are evenly spread out. Now we can weave these 2 tail in. We can thread this in a yarn needle and insert it over here and pull it out in a random spot. Here are the spikes on one side. Now let's attach spikes on the other side of our axolotls. For that, I'll be positioning my axolotl in such a way that the tail is facing me and the head away from me, and in between round 9 and 10, that is roughly 2 rounds before our leg. And on the stitch directly over here, I will be joining my new yarn and I'll be crocheting the spikes over here. The spikes will have the same pattern and it will be worked towards the center of our head. I will attach 3 spikes here and I will see you after I crochet the spikes on this side of our axolotls. So here is our axolotl with the spikes. Now let's see how to attach the fin. To attach the fin, we'll be attaching it directly on our axolotl in the center over here from round 15. I'll be using my 4.5 mm crochet hook and the darker pink yarn over here. So I will find the top center in around 15 and I will be attaching my yarn over here. I'll be working on the stitches like this. I'll do a slip stitch over here. Now we'll be working towards the bottom of our axolotl over here. So make sure the head of our axolotl will be in your right side and the tail is on your left side, and we will be working on the center. So now in the next 3 rounds, I will do 1 single crochet each. Now I will work 1 half double crochet in the next 3 rounds. To do a half double crochet, I'll yarn over, insert my hook in the stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now I have a total of 3 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through all 3 loops at once. So this stitch is called as the half double crochet. Half double crochets are slightly taller than the single crochets. Now I will work 1 double crochet in the next 5 rounds. To do a double crochet, I'll yarn over, insert my hook in the stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now I have a total of 3 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'll have 2 loops remaining. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. So this stitch is called as the double crochet. This is slightly taller than the half double crochet. So this is how our fins will be forming on the body over here. Now I will do a half double crochet in the next 2 rounds. And a single crochet in the next 2 rounds. And when we are at the last stitch over here, I'll be working 3 single crochets over here. So this part might be hard depending on how you finish the stitch. So make sure to insert your hook wherever you find a space. And do 3 single crochets. So now we have completed working our fin on the top side. Now it's time to crochet the fins in the reverse order in the bottom of our axolotl over here. So I'm going to flip my project to the bottom and we'll be working in the center over here. So first I will do 1 single crochet in the next 2 rounds. Followed by 1 half double crochet in the next 2 rounds. Followed by 1 double crochet in the next 5 rounds. Always make sure that you're working at the center of our project over here by checking the total number of stitches on either side. So once when we're done working on our 5 double crochet, I'll do a half double crochet in the next 3 rounds. Followed by a single crochet in the next 3 rounds. And a slip stitch in the next round. So now we can finish off over here leaving a long tail, and we can weave these 2 tails in accordingly. So there we have completed our no-sew axolotls. I hope you enjoy crocheting this along with me. Please show your support by subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.